John Mulaney had some sweet words while hosting Saturday Night Live. The comedian, 42, hosted the November 2 episode, where Chappell Roan joined him as the musical guest. During his opening monologue, Mulaney spoke about life as a father of two. The comedian and his wife, actress Olivia Munn, welcomed their daughter, May June, via gestational surrogate on September 14. The couple also shared 2-year-old son Malcolm Heap. "I've been great. My wife and I just welcomed a baby girl into our family," he said to cheers from the audience. "We have a 5-week-old daughter," he explained, "as well as a 2-year-old son. My wife takes care of the 5-week-old and I take the 2-year-old out, and that's not fair," Mulaney joked. He continued with a playful analogy of the difference in the childcare. "That's not an equal distribution of labor at all. Saying you have a 5-week-old, I'll take a 2-year-old. That's like saying I'll transport this convict across state lines, you hold a potato." Later, at end of the show, as the cast, guest stars, and hosts stood on stage, Mulaney took a moment to shout out his children after he had thanked others involved in the show. Mulaney appeared in a slew of sketches throughout the night, including one that featured a cameo from Pete Davidson. The Saturday Night Live alum, 30, appeared in a sketch titled Port Authority Duane Reade, which saw him and cast member Andrew Dismukes shopping at a Duane Reade store at Port Authority. Wearing a white Rodney Dangerfield t-shirt for the skit, Davidson's arms were notably less tattooed than in recent years, with some very faded ink on his forearms and a few tattoos still visible inside his upper arms. Davidson had recently stepped out to attend the sneak preview of The Room at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, Calif, on October 23 and revealed a more pared-down look with his arms appearing almost completely tattoo-free. The comedian and actor first spoke of removing his tattoos back in 2020. Elsewhere in the show, Kamala Harris made a surprise appearance in the cold open just 3 days before the presidential election. Maya Rudolph reprised her role as the vice president in the skit, which saw Harris, 60, appear toward the end, opposite Rudolph in a mirror wearing a matching outfit. Host Mulaney was a writer on the long-running sketch comedy show for 5 years, beginning in 2008. The same year, his recurring character Stephen, co-created with cast member Bill Hader, made his Weekend Update debut. The comedian first hosted SNL in 2018 during season 43 and joined the show's Five-Timers Club, aka a group of stars who have hosted the show 5 times or more, in 2022. Christopher Walken, Emma Stone, Justin Timberlake, and Alec Baldwin are just a few of the other club members. Earlier this year, Mulaney narrated the audiobook for Glory Days, a collection of short stories written by former SNL writer Simon Rich, which was published in July. The comedian also recently starred in John Mulaney Presents. Everybody's in Lay, a 6-night live event that was part of this year's Netflix is a joke comedy festival. Mulaney will star in another live variety talk show on Netflix in 2025. The streaming service announced on October 10. Saturday Night Live airs at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on weekends on NBC.